Okay, cool. So, what do we want to do here? I actually want to take them all again. And I'm not going to use them, obviously, but I will take them with me. Maybe we can pawn them off on some unsuspecting fool. Alright, let's take the blue ring and try on the blue ring. After saving, of course. I'm sure they're traps. I'm sure the blue one is a trap, too. As soon as you put on the blue ring, you begin to itch uncontrollably. Oh, and our controls are backwards again. They're still backwards. Okay. So we want to unequip that. You remove the ring. Oh, but let's put on the Ring of the Dead. It is now in our equip slot. Okay, so can we see any ghosties? I'll bet if we go down to the basement we can find some ghosties. And probably in the study halls as well, and definitely the graveyard. That would be a prime place for that. So the Ring of the Dead is the primary key that we're using here. I wonder if there's anything else. Just gonna keep warping around until we get out of here. Actually, maybe Lakmir opened that door for us, too. So that was a key milling machine. That was the deal with that. I feel like I know, like once the bar went into the machine, I was like, of course it's a key making machine. I don't know why though. I don't know why that occurred to me as like, of course that's what it is. Okay, so what was in here? What was this room? Just an empty room. Okay, let me check the other room. I'm just gonna go sweep all these rooms for ghosts, now that we have the ring on. See if there's anyone we can talk to. Like, for sure, it's gotta be that lady in the coffin. That's gotta be number one. There's probably the little girl ghost in the room with the rocking horse, is my suspicion. Other than that, there's the adventurer in the room with the map that we can talk to. Were there any others? There's definitely the graveyard. And the graveyard is where I would suspect that it's probably a bit dangerous. I don't know if there were any other skeletons or bodies that I missed. But let's check. I want to be thorough with this. Wait a minute, this room had nothing in it. Why is that? Yeah, the ring is equipped. So, I don't know. There's nothing in this room, I guess. I guess it's just empty. Oh, this was a big dining hall. It'd be cool if this was filled with ghosts now. But being a Nintendo 64 game, I doubt that's the case. Nope. Was there something with this where it seemed like one of the walls would move or something like that? I don't know. I guess it was just the fireplace. I'm always suspecting that one of these walls is going to be a little secret. It's going to be a Kingsfield style, the wall opens and treasure is behind it. I'm expecting this to be a Kingsfield game too much. But I'm grateful for other reasons that it's not. Those Kingsfield games are difficult. And I would say the Kingsfield games are more tedious than they are difficult. They're not that hard once you get over the initial hump, but they are definitely, I don't know, they take some getting used to. Crows. Do they fly off? Nope. These ones stay there. Alright, down into the church. Now we should have some new people to talk to. Let's go. I want to start here, because this is the most obvious one. And well, I guess I do have a reason to go back here, but I do want to explore the graveyard as well. So we won't forget about that. That's the one I think might be more dangerous, though. This is probably just going to be a conversation, but I will save here regardless. Oh, here we go. Traveler. Maybe you can help. My name is Jezebel. I have a son, Saul, who used to seek gold and gems with his partner Lucas. One snowy night he came home with a strange dead look in his eyes. Within days he was gone. I haven't seen my boy or his friend since. A fortnight after he left, a fortnight. I grew sick with the Black Death. Oh no. So please, do a heartbroken woman one favor. Find my son Saul. And please give him this pendant. It was my favorite. He may recognize it. Please seek him out. This may help you too. My diary. Please find my boy. Alright, let's do it. We have a proper quest. Yeah, let's look at the diary. Find my son who left on that fateful night. Yes, but I want the diary. I want the diary. Okay, alright, enough of that. Maybe it's in my inventory already. Let's see. Nope. Well, I guess not. Oh, maybe if I take off the ring. That might help. Take the diary. There we go. Spirit relinquishes the diary, so let's read it. Read into the diary. Let's find out. Month of Trawl, 7th day. Oh, this is interesting. So this one says 7th day, but one of the other notes that we found said Northwest day or something like that. So I'm trying to figure out how they're calculating their calendar. Before I thought it had to do with the cardinal directions were maybe, I don't know, phases of the moon or something like that. I have nothing to go on here. Month of Trawl. I don't think this is actually connected specifically to Dungeons and Dragons, even though the series might have been inspired by it. I think they have a separate calendar for Dungeons and Dragons that they made up, but I don't remember. I don't know that much about its world. So I'm lost here, but it seems like this is a different kind of calendar. I don't know if that means anything, though. The cardinal directions thing might have just been for that one note. Might have been a hint for a puzzle or something, and it just went. Festival had come and gone. I have just celebrated a joyless high winter. Without my husband, this year has been particularly bad, and of Saul, I miss him terribly. The nights have been long and lonely since he left me 3 months before. He was off again, seeking his fortune. I believe it's gold and gems this time, he said. He wants me to be proud of him, that he wants me to live in comfort. What use is comfort if I have no one here to share it with? I miss my boy terribly. Modor has tried again to cheer me up. The one, bless him, the deity of this game. He has tried hard to keep me company this last season. The innkeeper has been the only bright spot for me. 8th day. My boy's come home. I'm giddy with delight, although he seems different this time. I asked him what he'd found, and the strange thing is he lied to me. The boy can do as he pleases, but to lie to me. He has never done that. He has never needed to do that. He said he found nothing, but I saw him carrying something long and thin into his room. He must be sick. He is acting so strange. Uh-oh. 12th day. Things have gotten worse. My joy over having my boy back has faded. I do not know him anymore. He's changed. Gloomy, secretive. What worries me most... Uh-oh. I somehow closed that out. Okay. So he found... I'm assuming he found the staff of the true dragon staff or whatever. Where is it? The things have gotten worse. My joy over having my boy back is faded. I do not know him anymore. He's changed, gloomy, secretive. What worries me most is he hasn't mentioned Lucas. I'm afraid. Saul has left. Just left. No note. Just gone. Modor has confirmed this, saying that Saul was at his inn, all packed for traveling. He met a dwarven soldier who left with him. No word from Saul. I have a little energy left. The healer says I may have contracted Black Death. I care not what happens anymore, I just miss my boy. Hear the rumors are true, that my boy left to join that evil wizard's company. There we go. I pray that it's not so. That my boy is not in league with that snake. I grow weary. I think I shall sleep and perhaps dream of seeing him again. Alright, yes, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so he is now thrall to the evil sorcerer. That is not surprising. So he found the twin snake staff. The fake dragon staff, or whatever they were saying. And I'll bet that Lucas is... Wait a minute. What was the name of the elf guy that was in the cave? Was he an elf or a wizard or something in the jail with us? That guy couldn't have been Lucas, I don't think. Alright, let's check out the grave. Aha! Oh, look at this guy's face! It's all... well, that's a face, I guess. Look, halfling, look at one who was a disciple of Lakmir. Look at one who betrayed him. I left for a world that one should never see, the world of black magic. Black magic never leaves a person once they look into its deep abyss. Nay, my soul can never be redeemed. Okay. Cool story. See ya. Alright. Here's where it might get dangerous. Another face! This is actually kind of interesting how they're doing this. It looks like they're probably reusing the model, changing the colors, but they're pasting a different face image over there, and that's... They're conserving their polygons quite effectively, I guess. It doesn't look the best, but I guess it works. I am a sorcerer. When I was young, I longed to be like the great sorcerer Lakmir. I remember training and learning my fellow sorcerers day and night. Then one day I was allowed to undertake the challenge of a tower of trials. It was the day I had prepared for my whole life. It did not, however, go as I had hoped. I failed miserably. I answered what I knew was right. Later I discovered the truth. Someone had tampered with the trial. I do not know how. I will find whoever did this. Yes, I will find them and make them pay. Wow, okay. He's angry. What about you? We're gonna save here, since I'm not dead. I have a feeling one of these ghosts is going to strangle me. Is it the same face but reversed? Or similar? They're similar, I think. Who are you who disturbs the sleep of one whose wounds do not heal? Who are you who disturbs the sleep of one who fought the sorcerer of black magic? I speak of Belzar, of course, who rose in power after Lakmir faded from the land. My colleagues and I dared to fight him, to crush his ambition, but we were naive. We never knew that Belzar, who had bathed in dark waters, possessed such power. Flee from him, traveler, as the night flees from the morning sun. And if he catches you, bow before him and hope that he has mercy on your soul, and kills you quickly. Okay, yes, we are well aware of his evil. What about you? Here's another ghosty. Yeah, they're all using the same face. It's just stretched differently over the model. Traveler, cast your eyes away from me, for I had no power against the Witch King. Yes, the Witch King, or as men call him, the Warlock Lord. Now we're mixing up a little bit of our, our Tolkien in here. I think that's interesting and something that, the Lord of the Rings movies did such a good job of making the world of Lord of the Rings really unique and, in and of itself, sort of, very iconic. But if you go back and you actually look at the Ralph was it Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings? I think yes. He has a really interesting interpretation of some of the things. Like he has this. There's a great scene in that movie with where Merry and Pippin have been captured by the Uruk-hai and they're being taken to Isengard or whatever. And they're all camped out on a hill, and you can tell that they thought a little bit about the defensive nature of the orcs, and they're not just mindless monsters or whatever. There's a little bit more intelligence there to them than there was in the movies. It was just kind of interesting. There's some interesting diversions there, and the Witch King being kind of an evil sorcerer, and Sauron being the necromancer and all that gives it a little bit more of this flavoring too. Anyway, his power was too great. Even Lord Jair failed to destroy him, but rather he was simply banished. But the Warlock Lord's power lived on through his deadly minions. And Lord Jair confronted these demons. Not even the staff could stop it. Aided by the spirit of the Witch King, the demons struck out at him with insane fury. Lord Jair was driven back, the Staff of Thunder falling from his grasp. The staff may have been lost, but we could not afford to lose Lord Jair. I acted as a shield to protect him and was burned by the creature's hellfire. Sorry to hear that. Alright, how many more do we have? Just one? Probably? Yeah. A stout little dude. A new, unique model. Here we go. A visitor. It's been so long since I've had someone to talk to. In the past, when people mentioned wealth, they thought of Aristolin. I always had many friends about me. They were all eager to fall into favor with me. But that was when I was alive. In death, no one even looks my way. They divided up my fortune on the day of my death. All except for what I hid. The fools had no idea that they would not see my greatest wealth. Not a one visited my grave, and not a one will find my hidden treasure. Okay. Well, we will see about that, won't we? Oh, is it just gonna be the same stuff? Yeah. Okay. So... I'm guessing what he meant was his treasure is not under his grave. As that was my initial suspicion, but I guess not. Okay, so I think we've spoken to all the ghosts in the graveyard. I'm surprised that none of them were vengeful wraiths or whatever coming to attack us. I don't know why. I don't know why there's this outline. This is an issue with the alpha on the door frame for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Do I still have... Don't have that key anymore. I was gonna say the key that has that window symbol on it might have been used there, but weren't stuck in the ceiling anymore. Anyway. Let's go ahead and travel to the catacombs. I think that seems like the next logical area. Catacombs? What are they? They're just sewers, I think. But there's a body down there, and I'm gonna guess that Lucas is that body. The body that told us some stuff, a warning at the beginning of the game. Oh, that's right. And then there was something in the manual that was saying that guy in the jail cell next to us, it was going to take a miracle to save him. I don't remember what the deal was there. Anyway, let's go back through this way. See if we can talk to that ghost again. Yes, here we go. There he is. See, this guy looks like he could be a Lucas. Listen to me, traveler, listen. A crisis is threatening this world. My name is Lucas, that's him. I sought treasure with my friend Saul, and we found something. It was a staff. We believed we found the staff wielded by the mighty Lord Jer. But Saul was started talking about selling. I tried to stop him, but he was half mad. He killed me and ran off with the staff. I shudder to think what that staff might do in the hands of someone evil. It's a very Gollum and Smeagol and Deagle thing, right? Found the evil relic of the ancient sorcerer lord and killed his friend to keep it. All right. Well, there were a couple of places to go here, I think. Oh, yes, we have to go into the tower proper again. Now, try to squeeze into the narrow opening. Yeah, there's gotta be something back there. I don't know about that yet. We have a whole bunch of implements to maybe try to get something, but I don't know. Like, I want to use something to get this potion here. Like, what if I used the crowbar? Can't be used here. Alright. Well, we tried. And these boxes. I guess they're just old waterlogged crates. Oh, there's a skeleton here. Can we talk to the skeleton? Someone else tried to escape the dungeon. Yeah, but we can't talk to them. Ah, there we go. I am the servant of Aristalin, the son of Antaru, a man of great wealth. My master ordered me down here to guard his well. It is fitting that I stand eternal vigil until he comes again for his fortune. Oh. Okay then. Well, I hate to tell you this, but, I already found him.